Aldol condensation reaction concept is very important for many of the competitive exams. So now I just explain about what is meant by aldol. The aldol it represent for aldehyde and OL it's for alcohol. It represent about the alcohol. So now I have the formation of product. It's derived from the functional group of aldehyde and alcohol. So for example, I take the ethanol, I just treat it with the dilute NaOH base. I dilute bases. Now first product I got the beta hydroxy carbonyl compound system. So if you do with the ethanol treated with the dilute NaOH, you will got the 3-hydroxy-butanol or beta hydroxy-butanol. So if I allow to the heating process, if I do with the heating condition, now what will happen between the alpha and beta? What is the alpha and beta? So from the functional group of the aldehyde, the first attachment of the carbon is called alpha carbon. In the alpha carbon consists of the hydrogen. So but that particular hydrogen is known as the beta hydrogen. Usually the beta hydrogens are more acidic nature compared to the beta hydrogen. So now once you treat it with the heating process, beta position of the hydroxyl group and the alpha position of the hydrogen, it's removed as the water molecule. Then I will got the alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl product is the major one. So now I just explain how will be happen in the pragmatic way. In the test tube, I only add with the ethanol, which means that acetaldehyde. Then I will add the I just make it into the basic medium. So now what will happen? I will got the 3-hydroxy-butanol here. So now I just explain in the mechanism point of view. So what is the step number 1? The step number 1, a formation of enolate. I mean nucleophile. Formation of nucleophile. Step number 1. It's a formation of nucleophile, which means that nucleophile of the enolate. So what is meant by enolate? Enolate it derived from the enol. Suppose I have the carbon-carbon double bond system. It consists of the OH. OH how will be represented in the secondary suffix in case of the IUPAC nomenclature? It is a OL. So this is a ENE and this is for OL. So instead of that I can give the name for enol. So in that enol I just remove the H hydrogen. So now what will happen? I will got the en and O minus. So it is a enolate. This particular enolate, it once again it undergo the resonance. Now I'll got the this entire system. I mean in the alpha position I got the negative charge. So now once I got the negative charge, I need to take the another equivalent of the ethanol. So another equivalent of the ethanol here definitely I have the this is a partially positive charge and this is a partially negative charge. You know very well carbon has the it's a less electrophile center and this is the nucleophile center. The reason is a 3.5 electronegativity value and this particular carbon consists of in every carbonyl carbon the electronegativity value is for 2.5. So that's why this in every carbonyl compound carbon act as a electrophile center. So therefore what will happen? The negative charge obviously it's approaching in the electrophile center of the carbon. So now what will happen? I will got the intermediate of O minus. This particular O minus will be get. So once I do with the protonation in the beta position, I got the hydroxy product. So beta hydroxy product I will get. So step number 2, it's a nucleophilic attack and therefore beta hydroxy product will be formed. So what will be the step number 3? Step number 3, it is a condensation process. I mean removal of water molecule. So once I allow to the heating process, now what will happen? The removal of the alpha hydrogen and the beta position of the hydroxyl will be removed. That. So as a result, in this alpha and beta, I will got the double bond. So this is the method we need to identify the aldol condensation reaction product. But here now I just give the simple trick idea. So what is the shortcut? Suppose in the question there, what is the question now? The question is Ethanol, it's treated with the NaOH. So what is the shortcut here? If it is in question paper or any other exams pattern, they are only mentioned about the only one stoichiometry, but we need to take the two number of equivalent of carbonyl compound. So this is the first equivalent of the carbonyl compound, and second equivalent of the carbonyl compound I should write the in the alpha position. Parallelly I need to write the another equivalent with respect to of this alpha position of the first one. So now what will happen? Now you just remove the water molecule alone. You just remove the water molecule alone. So what will be the product I can get? C double bond OH and double bond hydrogen and CH3. So by using this simple trick, I can directly get the alpha beta unsaturated product over to here. So this is a shortcut area you can use for the many of the examples. But what is the condition? If I use this shortcut means definitely the carbonyl system of the alpha position, there are minimum 2 number of hydrogen should be present. Otherwise this shortcut it's not at all okay, it's not useful. Okay, so for example, if I take with that, if I do with the cyclohexanone, for example, here take the cyclohexanone. So what is the shortcut? I need to write the first equivalent of the cyclohexanone, and second position with respect to of the alpha position, any one of the alpha position I need to write the second reactant. So now what will happen? You need to remove the water molecule over to here. So what is that product? The product I will got the alpha beta unsaturated product like this. So this is the alpha portion, this is the beta portion I will get. If I do with the acetone, what will be the shortcut? CH3, C double bond O and a CH3. This is the first equivalent, and this is the second equivalent of the CH3. We just remove the water molecule. So as a result, I will get the CH3, C double bond O, CH and double bond CH3 and CH3. So this is a shortcut idea, but this shortcut it's not at all useful for all the carbonyl system. For example, here what is the name of the compound? 1, 2, 3. 2-methyl propanol. If I take the reactant of 2-methyl propanol, I just treated with the dilute NaOH. What will be the product? Obviously it will be stop up the until the first product, I mean beta hydroxy product. So you people are just comment on the your answer, just try yourself. Thanks for watching.